Enhancing literacy instruction, or ELI, reading comprehension. Reading comprehension. What is reading comprehension? Why is comprehension important? What instruction helps students develop comprehension? How can we monitor students' progress in comprehension? How can we adapt instruction for students with special needs? Reading comprehension activity. Brainstorm what you know about reading comprehension. What is the purpose of comprehension? What skills and strategies are deemed effective? What challenges do you anticipate in teaching comprehension? What is comprehension? Comprehension is the goal of purpose for reading, the purpose of simultaneously instructing and constructing meaning through interaction and involvement with written knowledge. An active, complex, long-term developmental, cognitive process of acquiring knowledge, of enhancing understanding, of constructing meaning that involves knowledge, experience, thinking, and teaching. Understanding beyond knowing and comprehension is not a product of reading. Rather, it requires purposeful, thoughtful, and active interactions between the reader, the text, the activity, and the socio-cultural context. Why is comprehension important? The comprehension is important because the educational careers of 25 to 40% of American children are imperiled because they do not read well enough, quickly enough, or easily enough to ensure comprehension in their context courses in middle and secondary school. Although difficult to translate into actual dollar amounts, the cost to society are probably quite high in terms of lower productivity, underemployment, mental health services, and other measures. Why is instruction important? Comprehension instruction is important because students are facing an increased need for a high degree of literacy, including the capacity to comprehend complex texts, but comprehension outcomes are not improving. Students in the United States are performing increasingly poorly in comparison with students in other countries as they encounter discipline-specific content and subject matter learning. Acceptable gaps in reading performance persist. The growing diversity in the US will likely widen the gaps even further. Literary attention has been devoted to helping teachers develop the skills they need to promote reading comprehension. Policies and programs are regularly adopted, but their efforts are uncertain. How have our views about comprehension and comprehension instruction changed? We once thought of comprehension as a natural result of decoding plus oral language. We now know that saying words without understanding how to put the words and concepts together to make sense is not comprehending, and in fact, it is not reading. We once thought that by asking students with different levels of questions, we were teaching them how to comprehend. We now know that there is much more to comprehension instruction than asking questions, which most often involves testing rather than teaching comprehension. What do proficient readers do to enhance their comprehension? Proficient readers activate background knowledge and make associations or connections with text. Ask questions before, during, and after reading. Use awareness of the purpose in reading the text forms and features, and then make decisions about reading rate based on this awareness. Visualize and use sensory image and emotions. Verify or change predictions based on the text or what is known about an author and her style. Read selectively, fluently, and decode rapidly. What else do proficient readers do to enhance their comprehension? Proficient readers also monitor comprehension Use fix-up strategies when comprehension breaks down. Determine what's important in text. Draw draw inference during and after reading. Synthesize information. Interpret text on variety of levels. Literal, interpretive, evaluate. Read and write variety on text forms. Narrative, expository, technical.